Author Leslie K. Wilkes is here with his children's book, Why Are We the Same But Different? And how he's using literacy, mentoring, and community programs to help kids thrive beyond their zip code. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You've written, how many books have you written?
16.
And they're all for kids 5 and up.
Correct.
You're like the Stephen King of children's books.
I hope to be.
And some of them are scary. Like when you write about fentanyl and things that kids should be scared of.
Well, I try to break it down where it's easy for them to understand and it's not scary.
Okay, good. Let's talk about your most recent, Why Are We the Same But Different? Why
Yes.
are we the same but different?
Well, you know, a lot of kids don't understand that, you know, they might have emotional problems. So this book goes into detail about emotional problems and, you know, the possible things that could cause those and, you know, what they need to do to get help. You know, I try to break it down where it's real simple for them, but not scary and not overwhelming.
We'll talk about HOOD, Inc. HOOD is an acronym.
Yes. It stands for Helping Others Overcome Deprivation. The original company was started in 2011 back in Compton, California, and it was WLL Enterprises. So I branched out here in Arizona and I started that company. And the original company, WLL, was for children. This company, HOOD, Inc., helps the whole family. So, you know, we have our literacy program, mentoring program, coaching, and everything else for the whole family, not just for the kids.
I love that holistic approach because I think research has shown that even if a student has a lot of support in the classroom, what really matters is what's happening at home. Are the parents reading to the student? Are the parents available to support the student? And that can really make a huge difference. Yes,
yes, it can. And, you know, it starts at home. You know, their groundwork is laid there. So if they're not studying or doing anything, they're not going to do it at school. So, you know, that's the foundation. That's why I want to start the foundation in the home.
Well, we do have some literacy struggles here in our state of Arizona. Some recent research shows that less than half, are reading proficiently by 3rd grade.
Yes. So, you know, if it's at 3rd grade, it's not going to get any better unless the focus is on that.
Yeah, and not every student has the luxury of a safe home life where they can study in peace, or where there are adults around, or where there's even food stability or housing stability.
This is true. That's why we try to encompass all that with HOOD, Inc. and try to make them, you know, give them the same chance that others have, even though they might have you know, negative things in their life. We want to make sure that they can get the same chance that everyone else has.
What inspired you to want to write these books?
Well, you know, growing up, I was dyslexic. So that deterred me from reading and anything else. And, you know, I was the youngest of 3, so I had either my brother's teachers or my sister's teachers. So 10th grade English, I remember my English teacher, my brother and sister were A students. The English teacher came and asked me, she said, "What happened to you? Your sister was A student." I told her, I just don't like English. But it wasn't that I didn't like it. It was because of the fact that I was dyslexic. I would start at the right side and read to the left. And, you know, so I determined
That's fine if you're reading the Talmud, but in English, you're going to go that way.
That's right. So, and then growing up in Compton, California, I saw that, you know, that there was a lot of things that we didn't have in our city that you had in other cities. And so that's why when I got into a position where I was able to do better, you know, help the community and things like that, I did it.
Well, you are connecting mentors with students as well as getting these books into the hands of students. What's a good way to reach you if people want to read your books, buy your books as gifts, or mentor through HOOD?
WLLenterprisesinc.org.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for having me.
I'm going to read all your books, but it's going to take me a long time.